y'all make some noise.
Congratulations on being an all-star, by the way.
Thank you.
So let's talk about your team. How do you think your Kenny Smith team is going to do in the all-star game?
Well, we have the youth. We have the energy, and we have the jet, so we're good. I think we're good.
You think he's fast?
When he runs to the board,
screen?
yeah. No, but he was. At some point, he was the jet, so I gotta believe it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Murray. Then it's MP. And it's Messi in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 3-side. MP with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Passes it to Holmgren. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Drains the three-pointer. 6 points for MP.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
Now here's Williams. Last time, 14 points for him. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Caruso. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
MP's shot is good.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
MP's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Pass to Holmgren. Ingram against Caruso. And here's MP for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Wallace looking for an opening. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over MP. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. MP against Caruso. Here's Messi. And the shot is long. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Wallace. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. For 3. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from MP. MP's got 12 in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Look from Wallace. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian.
Substitution on the floor.
MP looking around. Sinks the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played superb basketball. He came away with 41 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
5 to shoot. Here's Caruso. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray is a terror in transition. Outstanding at knowing how to capitalize in those situations.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Wallace. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 3 from MP. The Thunder pull it in. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pelicans leading by 5. MP outside. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And Jones has it in the corner. The 3 from MP. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. MP's really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Williams. Wiggins is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Cason Wallace. Pelicans leading by 9. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Joe. And it's good off the back rim and in. Joe's got his second bucket of the night.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
A 3 from MP. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And stolen by MP. There's the 3. No good on that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the inside. Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Robinson Earl. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And it's good for 2. 8 points for Williams.
From St. Alexander.
Here's Alvarado. MP outside. Got it up. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting with a comfortable lead up. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Ingram is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's MP. Then there's Murray. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. MP finds Jones. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they've figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see a team succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well, the ascension of Jalen.
Substitution on the court.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 42 in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Down low, Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
First team foul.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Joe. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New Orleans ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Topich, and it's Mitchell in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to MP. From past the arc. Pelicans keep it alive. Fires the three. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his third foul so far. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
And pop.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
In the game.
For the three. That one, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
1:32 left in the fourth. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 48.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pelicans.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And that one falls for Ingram.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar. But Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. A nice shot by Hartenstein. And it's the Pelicans' ball. 16-point lead. Here's Misi, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Assisted by
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Joe passes to Wiggins. Here's Caruso. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's the drive. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Misi grabs the rebound. MP outside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.